one young man.
Muslim help.
I told him, your parents did a good job. You should be very proud of you, young man. But all these Muslims saw is only
But anyway, listen. Islamically,
hell is wait for them.
Islamically, what he did, he was wrong. If he did that, it's wrong. It's evil.
Yes.
But the point here is, you cannot judge Islam based.
I was not talking about Islam. I was just
What do you think about that Christian lady shout too much?
If I see him, I will show him.
What do you think about Christian lady that shout too much? You can't ask them questions. They only ask you.
Don't answer. You can't.
The mother, the wife, I will defend.
I will defend you as well if I see it. Yes.
I would have said Holy Ghost to come and help you.
I don't know about her story. Anyway, I don't know about your.
Yesterday, she said that he told her only liar. Today, he became with the knife.
Oh, with the knife. So your story doesn't add up. You're making up a story.
No, he
The Christ is making you make up according to you.
You said yesterday you told me he told you just only liar. Now he treat you with the knife.
No, this is not this.
You should become a Muslim. Sister, you should become a Muslim.
I don't talk about drugs for.
Excuse me, auntie.
Wait.
She said one Muslim and what happened with the Christian?
This is on the land, bro.
Anyway.
But I'm not a liar, okay?
She doesn't want to talk. May Allah guide you to Islam. I pray to Allah guide you to Islam. This woman, she always shouting. It's too much, man. Why don't you get married to Omar? Get married to Omar. Your husband is there, Omar. The Khariji Omar, your husband. Go marry him. Wallahi. Let's look for someone.
Go there.
Where?
Over there.
Let's look for someone. Give dawah to. Inshallah.
Why you need to explain to me if you don't know?
How do you know I don't know?
He doesn't know the difference between Shia and Sunni, and he told me like something that having sex, your morality is based on the.
Are you Muslim? How are you?
I'm a Christian.
A Christian?
Yes.
So you believe in Jesus to be God?
Of course. The second person of the Trinity. Yes.
Does God know everything all the time?
When he entered his creation, he limited his ability.
So God does know everything all the time?
I like all these cameras.
Don't have a camera, just me. What's your name?
No, you do, because you have a show, right?
No, forget about them.
I can't
What's your
forget
name?
about them. They're right there.
They're recording this. You are a beautiful guy. Don't worry.
Appreciate it. You too, man.
He's got tooth, yeah. So does God know everything all the time?
I already answered your question.
Yes or no? I didn't catch the question.
He can limit his power when he entered his creation.
So he doesn't know everything all the time?
He can limit. Okay, I can explain to you like this.
Yeah.
Have you taken a trigonometry before?
Have I what?
Trigonometry?
What's that?
Study of the triangles.
Triangles?
Yes.
Yes, I did. When I was young.
We use I'm not saying. I know you. I'm speaking.
Speaking low.
Could you speak a bit louder, please?
She's been shouting, we can't hear her.
I understand. I would say, how many degrees in a triangle?
How many degrees in a triangle?
Yes.
What do you mean by how many degrees? Well, how many corner? I don't know how many degrees.
A triangle can never have less than 180 degrees
Okay.
or above.
Okay.
So a triangle, every angle has to always equal up to 180 degrees, right? So one of the angles can decrease up to, could be a 1%, right? And the other sides of the triangle can be close, but as long as they all have to add up to 180. Right? So
This Christian woman shouting.
that's fine.
She's a Christian?
So yeah, maybe Muslims
like, but do you agree with that the way she speaks?
she has a free will. She has a free will, and she's able to do.
Yeah, but do you agree with someone shouting?
She has free will.
I know she has free will. Anyway, according to you, I've asked you a simple question, which you're struggling to answer it.
No, I'm
You are struggling.
trying to use nature.
That's the father of everything.
I'm trying to use nature.
Yeah, but triangle is part of it. But you believe Jesus is independent God. He's not part of God.
If you follow Jesus Christ,
No,
you're
it's
going
a
to
second
heaven
person of the
And
Trinity.
that's what I'm saying.
3 persons.
So the triangle analogy is wrong. Anyway, let me
No,
ask
it's
you.
not. Because you didn't even know the degrees of the
Brother,
triangle.
brother, I don't know. That's Islam. Sorry, so listen. The beauty of Islam, you don't have to know about physics and biology to know that God knows everything all the time.
No, but you wouldn't use nature to actually be able
To answer that God knows everything all the time.
No. To be able to
love Islam.
see, to be able to see or you would say Allah's fingerprint of
No.
creation.
I'm asking you.
Use that.
Brother, I'm asking you, did God create this? I'm asking you, does God know everything all the time? And you're struggling to answer a simple
I'm
question.
saying he can limit his knowledge. He doesn't have to know.
I'm
He doesn't
asking
have
you-
to express.
Listen.
He doesn't have to express. his
My
knowledge.
question is not, can he or he cannot? My question, does God know everything all the time? That's my question.
You want to
Muslims, does God know everything all the time?
Yes or no question.
Yes, of
Not
course.
no,
I'm
not
asking you can answer it.
Are you here? Are you here? So your answer is yes.
Yes or no?
Does God know everything?
God, but we're talking about the second person of the
God.
Trinity. The God that entered his
Capital
creation,
G,
right?
Almighty,
God,
creator
God.
of the
We're
heavens
talking about
and the
God.
earth.
Can God do anything?
Brother,
Can God do anything?
you want to ask a question? You want to ask a question? God does everything according to his wisdom. And his knowledge and his justice and his nature. Yes. So for example, God, like Allah said in the Quran, it's not befitting for Allah to joke around. That's not God's nature. You understand? Likewise, it's not befitting for Allah to have a son. Anyway, let me ask a question to me. Does God know everything all the time? Yes. Because one of the God's characteristic or God's nature, main attribute to have a perfect knowledge. Perfect knowledge. So now the question, does God have a perfect knowledge?
Sure, but what you're trying to
It's not
get,
bad.
I know what you're trying to get to.
Forget about what I'm going to get to.
I know what you're trying to, you want to go into Jesus enter his creation, right?
No, forget
You're
Jesus.
going to enter when why
Brother,
Jesus,
look,
but that's what you're going to get to, right?
A
You're
rational,
going to enter
listen
when
carefully.
Jesus entered
Listen
creation.
carefully.
How come he didn't know certain?
a rational,
That's what you want to try to say.
Okay,
Well, that's what I'm just saying.
A rational
Why are you trying to go looper? Why are you trying to?
Okay.
Just, I know.
Rational conclusion.
Sure.
Rational conclusion.
Yeah.
If someone says to me, "Is Allah God?" I would say yes.
Sure.
If he asks me, "Does he know everything?" The answer will be yes. And now, if he asks me, "Does he know the hour?" The answer must be yes. If the answer, it could be one day, maybe, that does mean is not God, because God's nature to know everything all the time. So the fact that you are struggling to answer the question, you have to let me finish. The fact that you're struggling to answer the question that God is perfect knowledge, that shows you have a problem with believing God.
I think you're just upset because I'm trying to answer it my own way.
Huh.
Because I know you want to try to get into Jesus and you want to talk about how come Jesus was able
Jesus
to...
God.
Yes,
So God knows
second
every
person.
So
Second,
no problem.
he's
He's a second person.
Yes.
That's a second person. Is he God?
Sure, yes.
Does he-
But he's not by himself, God. There's people that believe.
Oh, so
that
he's not
he's-
perfect.
No,
He's in need of people.
He's a part of the Trinity. If you take one of the
Ah, so
let
Jesus-
me finish, man. Why are you trying
Let
to
me finish,
Listen,
man.
That's why it's a show, man.
Good, man.
That's
Where
a
you
show.
from?
I'm in the United States.
United Snakes.
Some we can,
Yeah, you agree. Don't worry, they're going to take your
I
paper
mean-
away.
I don't think they can do it. I don't,
Anyway.
No, but
Anyway, go
figure
explain.
there's goods and bads everywhere.
Sahih. But there's a lot of bad. When I'm talking about United Snakes, I'm not talking about the people of America. I'm talking about the government.
Yeah.
Yes. People of America, I met them. Very
There's a
good
battle
people.
between the left and the right. I don't know
Yes.
if you know the politics.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, but
Go ahead.
when I don't want to knock this camera down. My legs getting tired. So, okay, so wait. Okay, you got off about
You
the
got lost.
snakes. You went off by the snakes.
No, I'm talking about God.
Yeah, what if,
Okay. You said Jesus is part of God. So he's not God.
He's not
perfect.
part. No. I want to say he's a part of God.
Oh, where is he?
He's a second person.
Okay, is he perfect God?
He's not by himself. He's not working by himself. He's when he does something, it's part of a Father and the
To make you understand my question, is Jesus God?
Yes.
Does he have God? Does Jesus have a God's nature,
Yes.
which is perfect?
Right.
Okay, so therefore Jesus,
He's sinless, right?
no, not to us. If he's God, he must be sinless. If he's God, you believe he's
So
God.
you believe
No, I don't
Jesus
believe
is
that.
sinless.
I don't-
It's the Isa is sinless.
No, I'm
So
talking
you
about
just- you
Jesus
just
as
called him
God. I'm talking about Jesus as God. According to your belief,
Right.
if he's God, he must be perfect.
And it's sinless.
Of course, if he's God.
Anybody else can be sinless.
If he's God, If it's good, must be. Is it good or not according to you? No, according to me, according to you.
Of course, but we're gonna have to use both standards, right?
No, brother, I don't believe Jesus was sinless in a way you believe. I believe that Jesus had shortcomings, yes. But did he commit major sins? No, he never committed major sins. Like Prophet Muhammad never committed major sins.
Minor sins?
No minor
Do you
sins.
believe Jesus committed minor
None
sins?
of that. No major sin, no minor sins. They had shortcomings. They had shortcomings. They had shortcomings. Do you understand? They had shortcomings. Look at this guy. They had shortcomings. Okay? They had shortcomings. They had shortcomings. Okay? They had shortcomings. هذا had shortcomings. هذا ولد متعة. They had shortcomings. أشرف منك يا خبيث. أشرف منك يا خبيث. يا خبيث. يا كلب.
Are you a scholar?
No, I'm not a scholar.
Do you believe? Do you believe Yasser Qadhi is a scholar?
Yasser Qadhi is not a scholar, no.
How do you determine who's a scholar?
That's good. That's a good question. The scholars before, like we have scholars like the Sahaba, the companions. No, he's not. He hates Muslims. He hates Muslims.
Is he a Shia?
He's a Shia killing Muslims. Qatal Sunniyin.
But are Sunni killing Shia as well?
Yeah, don't worry. Like a Catholic and a Protestant. Like Catholic and Protestant. Like Catholic and Protestant. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him. هذا الكلب أنا.
There's something else.
You're pushing me. كلب Zionist,
right?
Go ahead. Listen. Go listen carefully. So before we go to scholars, before we talk about scholars,
there's a big
والله كذاب باخذ فلوس والله باخذ فلوس كذاب he's a liar.
He's kind of what I was kind of saying that earlier, wasn't it? When you showed up, you had all these cameras show up.
Listen,